How are you all doing out there? I am back from vacation. Some of you caught me this weekend. We did a little stream. Tried to sneak in the Karina's Volume 4 Villains Abyss run. Wanted to make sure I got that right. I think I did. How are you all doing? Let's go. It was mid-watch of your recent video. Oh, dude, thank you very much. I hope you were enjoying that, man. I had a lot of fun putting that back together. I did some of that this morning. It was really cool, dude. I had a lot of fun. Like, I'm pumped up on this account. It's really cool. What is going on, buddy? How's everyone going? I started a little early, so we'll let some people trickle in. For this, what's up, Wolf? How you doing, man? How are you guys doing? How are you all? How's the last week been treating you, man? I'm not big on ignoring elephants in rooms, man. That's not my style. And I will admit that I saw the video from Barrow come up today that he is completely leaving the game. I will admit I was not able to make my way completely through the video because I had my own stream and things to set up. And I've heard a lot of his reasons before, and I will give the whole video a whole listen and watch. But I did watch the first couple of minutes, and like, I think regardless of how you feel about Barrow, I think if you are interested or care about the game, I think it's not a good moment, dude. It's really not. Like, we're just seeing this happen more and more and more. And yeah, so I'm happy to answer questions on these sorts of things. I'm curious how you guys are feeling about the game. You're showing up today for this stream, but like, I'm excited about streaming and doing videos and my alliance and my Discord server. And that is a big part of why I'm enjoying the game. And I'm enjoying the game on this free to play account. It's been a real blast. And so it's just different. It's a very different thing. That doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be bad in the long term. It just means it's different. And I've been talking about how this is a game in transition. It has been a game in transition for a while, a very long time, actually. And at one point, it's like, is the transition ever done? Is there a plan? You know, I talked about this late last year. One of the big problems with paying attention is you're often early on something. And I think I was very early on a lot of things. And I think a lot of the stuff I said last year, we're like all literally now seeing it. We just had this mania created via Banquet that I think kind of got everyone to forget about a lot of stuff going on with the game. So really want to hear what you guys have to say. We'll get in on this in just a minute. What's up, Wolf? How you doing? Dyslexic Asian, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, I was gone, dude. I was gone. Morshed, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by, getting your drops here. What's going on, Messiah? How are you? So here we go. What's up, dude? Let's have some fun. We had that nice conversation about language, dude. We're all over I was filling out some profiles for the Twitch here. Now that I'm partner and all that stuff, we're partners. You know how it is. And I was filling that out, and I was like, well, conversations span anywhere from parenting to sports to language to travel to food. Really, it's pretty much everything. Allison Edits, what is going on? Thank you so much for being here. King, what is up, dude? Thanks so much for being here. What is this? What is this? What is this? Yeah, I mean, it's just like, this is just, I think we've just accepted that, like, there is no end to this. You know, it's just like, I've accepted that this is just what Kabam. I wonder if they like. I wonder if they log on and they see any of this. Like, we're aware that a lot of them play the game. I wonder if they just buy all of this and so they don't have to see it, or maybe they just get it for free and so they don't see it. Maybe they see it and they think this is good. Like, this is a good look. This is it. This is the thing. And what is this? They've come up with a new crystal with a 1% chance for a Titan crystal. So you have 1% chance to get a Titan crystal that has a like 95% chance to disappoint you. Cool. And if you've seen my videos lately or things, you know, I'm now calling these 8-sentient crystals. It is not ascension, it is 8-sentient. Yes, I find myself funny. What's up, Ghost Runner? Give me your money. Give it to me. Hey, how about more money? Could I get some? How about more? $2.99 good? How about $59.99? $39.99? Just something with 99. Nope, this is the hypermarket deal is really, yeah, it's just annoying, dude. It's just annoying, man. But again, we choose to play the game, so we will enjoy it. And I do think there is a lot enjoyable about the game. You just got to get through all the bull pucky, as they call it. Thank you so much for the follows. I see those coming in. What's going on, everybody? What did you think of Dr. Bong? Bong, you know, like, I Bong looks fun, and I think he's supposed to be fun. And I'm sure there'll be some power. The debuff he puts on, I can't think of what it's called. I think it's called Panic, right? I think it's called Panic. Is a really powerful debuff. Fits in the skill class. And here's what's really interesting, and one of the multiple big benefits of having two accounts that are very different is I'm actually having a great time on a free-to-play account. Like, if I could convince y'all to play free-to-play, I will do it. Not because that's like, basically because, I've said, like, what's important to me is a relationship with the viewers. I want you guys to know these sorts of things. What is it? Dude, subscription. Chuki, what's up, dude? The vacation was amazing. I will try to get some photos up on Instagram. I do not like Instagram as a general app and concept and all that stuff, so I try not to be on there at all. But I am aware that it can be nice to see photos and things like that. So I will get that up. Thank you so much for the subscribe. And what was I saying? I was saying something, man. I wanted to shout out Chuki here, though. Thank you so much for the first time chat, 734037. Thanks for being here. Two little puppies. That's cute, man. And again, thanks, Chuki. What's the chances at the end of the stream that you'd give a web game a chance that tests your memory, the exact shade of color they even have? The frequency one was really quick. Interesting. I don't know. And so we'll wait a few more minutes because I know I started the stream early, but it's about time. That's something that we're going to continue to do. We're going to continue to stream Vega Prime. We're going to stream the 583. Like, the reason the 583 account still exists is to do things like the ordeal on Friday, to cover the sale on Thursday. I will probably be buying the store unless unless you guys are like, dude, just don't do it. And like over 50% of people say, like, don't spend, which is fine, I think. But I kind of need to do that in order to create champion videos and scratch. It truly is a business account, right? But if we get to that point, we'll get to that point. My Discord server, literally right now, for the next, I think there's still like 2 days left. I think I got this right. Dyslexic Asian. No, I spelled how I say it. Appreciate you doing this. Setting up for the dyslexic Asian. Dyslexic. Thank you so much for subscribe, buddy. Appreciate it. It's good to see you again. Appreciate you being back here. Let me see. Trying to figure out what I was saying. Is game's really fun, free to play. Still spend for videos, business account, that whole thing. All right, I think we got it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I think Bong does look fun. And I think that, this is what I was saying. In Ruby Tuesday, she looks like she's supposed to be a new defender. Very similar. I think a lot of people comparing her to Penny Parker. At least Penny Parker, what Penny Parker did when she came in, seems very similar. Like, a similar thing. Like, there's reasons why you still hear optimism and fun in my voice. Is one, I'm having fun. But also, I think this game is a game in transition. And I think we're seeing that. And I think Kabam has they're kind of resetting the game a little bit, like with the power level of the champions. They power crept the S out of this game over the last 3 years. Like, it feels like the new champions are like having some sort of fight. Like, who could be more broken? Who could be more broken? I'm more broken. No, I am. And it just feels like, why? It wasn't necessary at all. I tried my best to, say, hey, Kabam, like, this is very clearly happening. They didn't care to hear it. So I guess sales-wise and things, maybe it was going really, really well. And now they're having to reset it all with 8 Senshin. And so here we are. And if they pull it off, more power to them. More power to them. All right. Just so many ads. I have almost no control over the ads, and I do apologize. I mean, I do need to monetize the stream in order to try to make some income there. But I'm sorry that has happened. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I have it set at like the default settings and these sorts of things. It is surprising that you've had a lot of ad interruptions. That really shouldn't be the case. We've only been streaming for 10 minutes. What's up, Zayla? Thanks so much for being here. TB Cove. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and play the game, man. 7-star magic is going to broken. I don't do. Yeah, dude. Allison, I'm excited for the upcoming video. I hope it is fun. Having fun is a good reason. Magic is fun. There you go. Right there. Having fun. I 100% agree. And I'm having a blast on this account. I'm having an absolute blast on this account. And I do enjoy, like, on Wednesday, we're going to do Solo Coliseum instead of the Epoch. I think, one, a lot of people are going to be doing Epoch, and I think it'll be more helpful if I do Solo Coliseum. And I stream that, we test options. I'll get out a video or two on the best options and those sorts of things. And then we'll do Epoch on Friday. And I obviously couldn't do that on my free-to-play account. Not yet, anyways. Maybe in 4 or 5 or 6 months or something. but we're not there yet. What's up, Air Power? How you doing? Oh, great, you back. Okay, cool. Make sure you watch MCoC Noob's video. I watched that this morning. Dude, I'm sure you're not going to be shocked to hear me say MCoC Noob's video is phenomenal. Phenomenal. We'll be doing 3 runs at Orochi today, and I hope to improve over the course of them. This first one might be pretty ugly. We'll see what happens. Did you see Super Weekly Rewards update? I kind of ignored it. I will admit I'm fully stealing this from Rich the Man. The pitch, he's using the term the pitch from Kabam on a lot of stuff. Often sounds pretty good. And then it's like, well, let's wait and see how it actually turns out in game, right? Like weekly event, alliance event, it's gonna happen, blah blah blah. Won't go live till 2028. You turn all over, heavily encouraged. Alliance members are heavily encouraged to spend all their money and go into massive credit card debt to buy champions that may or may not be bugged. Oh, no, wait, that's not what it actually says. Alliance members are heavily encouraged to engage in a variety of alliance and multiple multiplayer modes. You should aim to have 2 battle groups fully. I honestly, I'm not reading this. There's actually a pretty good little article I read this weekend, and it was on essentially communications from a company and how the vast majority of companies nowadays do exactly that. They're just like, the whole premise of the message is to make you, the consumer, feel like the company cares. Like they're going to try so hard to demonstrate their how lucky you are, or how fortunate you are, or all the hoops they're jumping through. And there's very little substance to it in any way, shape, or form. And Apple had 2 monitors for sale, essentially. Or they were selling 2 different monitors. They were similar, but like different ports or something. And then one of them, the cost was reduced by $400. And what Apple did is they sent an email to the people who had purchased the one that had now been discounted $400. And the email is very succinct and said, you recently purchased this monitor. We have recently lowered the price by $400. We will be refunding you $400. Thank you so much for being an Apple customer. That's it. Literally it. And I was like, yes, that's it. And the more I dive into the details and stuff, like what Kabam says and their communications, you saw how frustrated I got last year. That is one of the many reasons I got so upset last year, is because of just all of the absolute BS. And me being like, here's obviously what they're doing. And they very much didn't like me saying what they were actually doing. And so now when I see this stuff, I'm just like, when it comes in the game, I'll take a look at it and we'll go from there. And I'm sure if we all spend money now, it'll go active now. And if not, the rest of us will get in 2029, maybe. Being a bit cheeky there. What's up, Zeekster? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for being here. I'm not good at math, but it looks like a set. This is what I'm saying. Mysterium, dude. How many updates? We're starting off with the speech here. We'll get to the game in a minute. Essentia. Again, I've been on vacation for the last week and 3 or 4 days, and I've done my best to keep up with it. And I've been playing my Vega Prime account a lot, as you guys know, and all this stuff. And I kept seeing turns out you guys were right. We did not properly. And I'm like, no shit, man. It was obvious from day one. This was messed up. This isn't hey, we created a game and it wasn't very good. We're going to try our best to fix it. This was we tried to F you over. We hoped you wouldn't notice. You did. We're sorry. And now we're on I think the 4th or 5th iteration of them being you're correct. Our ability to do the math was wrong. We don't own calculators, and none of us ever got past basic addition. It's I don't care what the excuse is, because it's obviously not accurate, real, or true. Just whatever you guys are going to do, just do it, and we'll decide if it's fun or not from there. Essentially, yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's I'm sorry. I know there's some of them who are like, I don't like it when you say what we're really doing. It hurts our feelings. And I'm like, if you stop doing underhanded shit, I would stop telling my audience you're doing underhanded shit. That does not make me a bad person. That means one, either stop doing underhanded shit, or two, stop coming at me in the DMs saying we don't like it when you call us out on our underhanded shit. It's really simple. Like, oh my god. We're back from vacation. We're starting on a high note. Do we know exactly how we get magic? Is it just buying? Yeah, it's just those limbo things, and the Radiant store, and then of course you could buy the deals. I think they're like $39.99 or something like that, and you get a extra limbo token, I believe. And just to be clear, the limbo tokens actually are valuable not only to get magic. I think you still have a little bit of time. Yeah, you have like 43 days to get the first appearance, which will go away. But my understanding is that this deal here will stay even after the first appearance option goes. But after that, dude, like this is really valuable. This is kind of a big deal. Make sure you have a dimension being you'd want to rank up. But this is pretty darn valuable. Like that's really nice. That's really, really nice. So I think that is potentially a solid use of your Radiant. So I want to make sure I didn't say the wrong currency that you could use. Is it me or is there a typo? No, you heard my thing, Shu. I realized you asked that question quite a while ago. Are you going for magic on your business account? No. I want it to be one. I think Allison Edits has already showed literally everything possibly that magic could do. If there's more, I will be tuning into her channel to see it. I will eventually get magic and play her and all that stuff. I'm sure a lot of the Illuminati will as well. In fact, I think one guy's actually getting close, I think. And I'll be very excited to see what he has to say and show and see in like tier 1. Like, I don't want to say who it is, but they're like playing the best of the best competitive levels. And I want to make sure my spending on the pay to win account is stuff you all want to see, or I think you guys are going to want to see, or I can like make good use of. Like it's so like the Deadpool sale. Like I think it's fun to have people vote who for my next R5 is, right? Like my Discord server is doing that right now. So like that sort of thing. But as far as like buying to get magic, like the deals are really, really expensive. And so like, the hunt for Madeline Pryor I did, probably not going to do that anymore because it ended up being like a $500 hunt. And while I still made way more money through YouTube and Twitch last month than I did, than I spent, it was a little closer than I would like. And so I want to be smart with the spending. What's up, Charles? I'm not cool. She's cool, but she's not game pranky. I mean, Allison does really cool stuff with her, dude. But yeah, I don't feel like I need her, What's up, Egg? How you doing, man? Great to see you back and everything, dude. You and I have been messaging a little bit. All right, Belly Boom, what's up, dude? Thanks so much for being here. I usually end up in arcane BGs, but I hate BGs so much. Dude, I'm starting to truly hate Battlegrounds. It's really weird. I used to love Battlegrounds. Like, you guys know, that was like my main reason for playing the game for a long time. I am now at the point where like I loathe it. I tried doing some BGs, or I had to do the unranked ones for the various like women's events and stuff, or whatever the hell they were. The female goblin magic thingy quest, whatever, with Gwenpool. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm still like 1,000 short on my pay to win account. How? I have no idea. No clue. But I am, and I'm like, I'm not going to spend for that bullshit. Like that that pisses me off. Like I've talked to Kabam so many times. I'm like, this is not fun spending. This is coercive spending. And if I'm feeling that, there's a chance some of your other people are feeling it. Like you don't want your people feeling coerced. Do you? And here we are. I'm like, I just refuse. Like I just refuse. I'm not doing it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. let's play. Preach. Thanks, Messiah. Like I'll enjoy doing this with y'all. Hey, what's up? Is Old Man Easy here? What's up, dude? You're right. Old Man Easy. You could not be more correct. For those who can't see, it's on the YouTube side here. And for those who don't know, Old Man Easy, incredibly smart player. Met the man, really lovely person. Like, hey man, I might be coming out your way this summer. I know you and I talked about that. When I'm more certain what's going on, I'll message. But I'm hoping you and I might be able to meet up, and maybe we can even do like a meetup, which would be really fun. He's an officer in my alliance, incredibly smart player. And what he said was, if you ignore kabam, the game's really fun. And I actually think he's right. I actually really think he's right. It just, I had a lot of conflict in that for a variety of like personal reasons, which I'm sure you guys can understand or envision, whatever the term. I'm not sure. But once I finally accepted it, yeah, the game's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun. All right, let's go. Basically, we want to bait heavies with her and then punish them with our specials when she's in her yellow mode. To get her to the yellow mode, we want to place our damaging debuffs. Eventually, I'd like to learn to heavy her specials. That'll matter as we get into her phases. I think she has 7 of them, 6 or 7. They're going to get progressively more difficult, and she will get an inexorable, very similar to Serpent there at some point. I don't really want to boost, but we got these expiring, so we're going to go ahead and do it. I need to figure out where my pay-to-win account is getting these 20% boosts. Like, my free-to-play is just not getting them, and I've never really paid attention to it, and I need to pay attention because I could really use 20% champion boost. It'd be really, really good. Hey, what's up, Joel? You can join. See, that's the thing, Joel. Like, I really meant it, and I meant it to be helpful. I wasn't trying to insult Kabam, but I've said it to them privately in the CCP server for years. This is feeling coercive. I never said, hey, Kabam, you're coercing me. People acted like that's what I said. And then I'd either have to choose to argue with them or ignore them. But I was like, going and having to do that, like, Jane Foster hammer thing, which was fun, don't get me wrong, I think that was really nice. But having to do that and then still having it be RNG based when I go to the crystals, now I'm like, I'm upset and I'm frustrated with the game. And if I end up spending to buy more goblins or whatever, I don't enjoy that. I'm upset about that. Like when I get my credit card bill, whether it says $4.99 or $199.99, I'm annoyed at that money I spent. That wasn't me having fun, so I spent. And so it's starting to feel coercive. Like, you guys are just like, well, it's RNG. And it's like, bullshit. You guys know it's going to go poorly for some people. That's not fun. I think you should try to avoid that. But thank you. I know you're just trying to be helpful. I do. All right, come on. Let's actually let's play the game. For those who saw the video, my freshly R2'd. I don't have enough ISO to level her up all the way, but we'll get there, man. We'll get there. Lady D. Yeah. Well, that Lady D is like an unranked level 1, so... This is not looking good. Okay. I'm purely getting used to the animations, just for those who don't know. And by getting used to it, I mean I'm failing poorly at them. In fact, this feels like a great time to reset the game. I would actually love to see 8-Sended. Thank you for using it, man. I'm very proud of 8-Sended. 8-Senshin is great. Lady Deathstrike against this boss. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm so that's the thing. Like, part of just kind of ignoring Kabam, I'm kind of still happy about Ascension. You know? It's weird. My vacation was great. Thank you very much. I will try to get some photos up on Instagram relatively soon. Probably from the sigil. Crap, One Man Easy, you're right. So where am I going to get them from, dude? Alright. Oh. Okay, so there's an extra little hit in that heavy. Alright. Let's bait this. Okay, so it's one big leap forward. You know, I did notice Noob was going for a lot of medium intercepts, and I think I know why now. Okay. So now we're just going to bait this heavy and throw our special. I know that was a little early. As I get more used to the fight, I'll try to add more debuffs. I'm still going to just use this SP1. Big leap forward. Okay. Was that the special too? I think it was. Alright. let's go ahead and just end this phase. I think this will end the phase. Nope, that was wrong. Okay, gotta learn to start. I don't need to do it yet. But that heavy punish, that'll become really helpful later. Man. Let's bait this. Alright, so there's a long enough pause there where you can, even in the corner, you're alright. Oh, wow, we're already through the first phase. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. Nothing's felt... I remember when I went through this on the pay to win, I'll admit I didn't really understand the quest or the fight very well. And, but I recall thinking it was, like, pretty good. Like, this is feeling fair, you know? Alright. Let's bait this. And we need to get to a bar of power. Otherwise, I will take all the damage from the... I think it's called, like, the Purge. That yellow is like a purge of sorts. I think she's, like, thematically going to purge all the debuffs that are on her. Oh, that SB2, man. Okay, she means business on that. We just got the new modem and router today for our internet. At the rental installation process wasn't working. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'll have a technician out tomorrow. That stuff can get so frustrating, man. For like everyone. I'm sure it's like not fun for the company either, but it's particularly frustrating for the resident, right? For you. So sorry about that. Now the official owner of an R5 Photon. Hell yeah, Hayden. Congratulations, bud. Huge issue in beaches, there's no variation. I've actually finally reached that point too, Liam. Where I was like, dude, I don't want to learn how to fight Photon with crossbones so that every single time I do it, I make literally no mistakes and I get the fight down in 45 seconds. Like, I just don't want to do it. Like, I admire the players who are playing at that level and they've got the fight down and they know all the little back steps. So, like, I really do admire that. I'm not making fun of it. What I'm saying is, like, I don't want to do that. Like, I do not, it is not my idea of a good time at all. And by not doing that, there was a hard ceiling on, like, how high I was ever going to get in Battlegrounds. And so I've gotten to the point where, like, I'll be like, oh, I'll sit down and play a little Battlegrounds. An hour goes by and I'm like, I'm exactly where I left off. This is not enjoyable. You know? So, yeah, which sucks, dude, because the mode is, I think, really good. Read last. What's up, Messiah? Hey, Maddie, what's up, dude? Messiah, where are you, dude? I would come to a meet, but I'm leaving for Bali in 2 weeks for a few months, so I won't make it. But next time, yeah, dude, for sure, for sure. To be clear, this meetup wouldn't be till like I think July. Joel, of course, it was ridiculous. They should always be a guaranteed way to get side quest rewards, as long as I agree, man. I full-heartedly agree. This BGG meta is stupid. That's the other thing too, is I don't want to just complain, but you guys vent away, please. I think it's healthy. Am might need to get better at dexing that, or getting out of the way of that special too, because that was problematic. You come back after 4th of July? Yeah, no, to be clear, it would be out in the general Chicago area. I remember 91 prime time. I did the boss with Kate. I remember trying to tell Kabam, I was like, you guys don't seem to understand like how much damage this champion does and how easy she is to play. They're like, yeah, we did. We thoroughly tested. She's fine. And I was like, okay. Okie dokie. I don't think we're gonna live through this. BG's is whatever if Kabam doesn't constantly force us to play it. So that's what's not good, dude. Yeah. Someone on one of my videos recently commented, and I was like, crap, they're right. They're like, to get America Chavez and Blade, you have to get to the Gladiator Circuit. I don't think my Prime account can get to Gladiator Circuit right now. Like, it's just too weak. And I mean, I understand that's kind of the point. That's the point, is because it's like, well, if you just spend a little bit, you know, I just don't like it, man. July would be cool. Okay. Very good. Yeah. All right, I do need to focus up a little bit, because this isn't like my pay-to-win account where I can just revive forever. Someone on Noob's video said that Bastion was great for this, but I'm not sure I understand why or how. I mean, the reduced potency of the bleeds and poison is nice, but I feel like Shuri is my best counter. Am I missing something? I don't think the SB1s will count for the damaging debuff thing. See. Yeah, they're not. What's odd though is we're doing damage. I'm gonna see if we do his loop, will she like take a ton of damage? I'll be honest, I'm not understanding what's happening here. I mean, it's not like he's not like erasing her, and he's the only rank 3 champion I have that's on this team right now. No, that does seem to be. Maybe I'll pause this and look up, see if any of you guys have a theory on what's happening here. Hey, what's up? One of the kids goes to Northwestern. Oh, shoot! I didn't know you knew that, Messiah. All right, cool, dude. And congratulations, kid at Northwestern. That's awesome. Hopefully, they're having a great time. Bastion's good because he shuts down the mode she goes into. She never enters it. It's odd at first, but cool once she gets it. Yeah, like that. You're kind of describing what I feel like is happening. It's really weird. but it's cool. PNW meetups. What's PNW? I truly don't know. I'm bad with that stuff, man, especially if it's like current. What's up, Hicks? How you doing, bud? All right. I guess I'll just keep doing this. And obviously, like, he's healing a lot. So as long as I don't take too many hits, he's just going to stay alive. It also feels like his disintegration damage is getting around her heal back. She's supposed to be healing back 95% of this, I believe. But it feels like she's not healing back any of it. Like, I'm not seeing the bar. He was not out, I don't think, when she came to the game. I'm really glad I saw that comment on Noob's video. Oh, Pacific Northwest. Got it. Thank you, dude. I should have known that. None planned as of right now, man. I actually used to do meetups pretty regularly. And then, to be honest, you'll be surprised to know I got a little annoyed last year. The old community team used to support my meetups really nicely. Like, they'd give a lot of cool free stuff to the people who'd attend. I mean, I didn't get anything for it, but like people get crystals and stuff like that. And this last year, I had a big meetup in Austin, actually. And a bunch of people who like literally now work for Kabam were there. And a Kabam employee was there as well too. But we got nothing for it. But thankfully, Kabam crashed. Yeah, I think it was, my memory is crashed. I was like, hey, dude, like, I'm getting nothing. Like, I got people coming from all over for this. Like, people are flying from Europe to be here. Can I get something for them, dude? Like, I mean, I'm paying for all the drinks and the food, and like, we've met at an arcade. I'm like trying to hook people up and paying for entry. Like, can I get some sort of support, please? And he got us some really nice rewards. My memory is we held 2 BG's tournaments, 2 live ones. And one was for like your pros, basically, like Nagase won one, like the pro version. And then we had like an amateur, you know, or like I think we did it based on like your highest finish in BG's for which pool you could be in. And he got us some pretty good rewards for that, if I recall correctly. So I appreciate him doing that. But yeah, like Kabam Mike, Double I, he used to support those so much, dude. And I used to hold them pretty regularly because it was fun. Man, she loves the 5-hit combo, huh? We got an exclusive rental share from Cat. That's right. Yeah. So I paid. I commissioned and paid for those. Yeah, spend a chunk of change on it. I wanted people to have a good time. Well, confirmations will let me know. Absolutely will, dude. It's probably still a couple months away. Yeah. Sentry. Just Sentry? Just love it. Sentry. What's up, Cyber? Thanks for being about. Dang, that's sad. They wouldn't help more, but glad he helped. That's how wild the community. Yeah, it was really weird, man. There's another thing is we'll turn this into the gripe hour while we get this champion, this boss. I feel like I'm getting a good handle on it though, so I'm happy with that. Now that we know that America Chavez is going to be the Ascension champion, right, or the Saga champ or whatever, I want to see, like, because they said there's going to be some daily deals, I believe, to get her Ascension level 2. I think she's an awesome champion. You guys know I love her, right? I remember when I hit 25,000 subscribers, another YouTuber had recently hit, I think, like 10,000 or something. 10, maybe it's 15. I don't know. So a good number, a sizable number, and it was like a milestone number. And they were able to give away their favorite champion, and it was really cool. I was like, dude, that's awesome. And their champion's not like broken. It wasn't like, you know, we weren't giving away Nico or Jean Grey or Onslaught or something, you know, but it was a good champion. And I was like, hey, that looks really fun. Like, I would like to do that. Could I do that? And they were like, no. And I was like, but so-and-so just got to do it. They're like, yep. I was like, oh, okay. So, I would like to give away America to the community, if we can. So I'm going to see again how much the daily deals cost and all that stuff. And then that will be one of the giveaways we do to celebrate. Why is she not going into the damage mode? Or are we already at the final phase? Oh, we're already at the final phase? Oh yeah, I guess we are, huh? Well, I'll be. The final phase, she doesn't go into that damage mode, and she doesn't, like, lose power, I think, from throwing specials. So you just gotta really make sure you have the heavy down. I think we've almost got her. Nice, that was smooth. Thanks for the info on Bastion there. I couldn't figure out why he was doing so well. And then, of course, Noob's Guide was phenomenal. I was responding to something. Oh, okay, got it, Cypher. I was like, dude, Sentry, yeah, I'm here for it, man. I love it. What's up? Who's your daddy? How you doing, bud? Thanks, CB Kilgore. I really like this boss. I really like it. I think, wasn't this the one that, like, Magneto could, like, super cheese or something? Obviously, that's not the best. I mean, it's fun in the moment, but, oops. But, you know, not the best thing for longevity of it. But this is a good boss, man. You had to learn some concepts and stuff. It was fun. I do think we're going to have enough to do an opening today, as long as we clear out and get the other quests done. Yeah. No, are we going to be a little short? I don't think so. Nah. Yeah, we'll have an opening. Let's go ahead. Let's try to do it all at once, though. I'd like to do that all at once. No, that's a little bit for me. TV Call, dude. Thank you so much, man. Let's get you up there, buddy. And the fact that you haven't corrected me on the pronunciation of the name means I don't think I'm right, but I think you're like maybe getting a laugh out of what I'm saying. That was the Magneto cheese. All right, cool. Thanks, Joel. I love Chalo. She can do fights outside the class. Well, I love her, dude. I think she's still great in this game. It's really cool that she's stuck around. What's up, Distinct? Which I think is cool because I think it's a sign that like I think she is more usable and things than Havoc. But I like Havoc because like Havoc's just like a good champ. Like he's just cool. He has good utility that comes up in a variety of places. He's not like designed to dominate a champion here. Like it feels like before the magic lock, magic key thing. And so I'm hopeful Chavez has a lot of staying power. Why couldn't my favorite champ be Dark Phoenix? That made me laugh. That was a good one. Why couldn't your favorite champion be called Buying Out the Store? That'd be better. You should do that. That makes me laugh, man. Oh man. I guess I should see what the path is, dude. I think it's 2 mystic paths. I often do a lot of testing in 9.1. When the struck the transition. Okay, an unstoppable. Oh, it's a passive. I didn't realize this is passive. Okay. 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 Um, okay. Huh. Couple of mystics and some good science. Okay. Fortunately, I have that. And shoot. I might be overdoing it with because I don't want to spend I don't want to end up in a situation where I have to spend a lot of items on the boss. So I felt like Lady Deathstrike was that good, even unranked. You guys were right. So her and maybe Bastion are my squad, and I think we're gonna be okay. Um, you can sell me, yeah. Just send me your PayPal, man. It'll be good. It'll be good. um, yikes. Um, uh, huh. I guess Nico doesn't. I don't really need Kushala because I'd like to bring in. What's happening is I'd like to bring another tech if possible, just to try to make it so I'm not spending a bunch of items on the boss potentially. So I'm gonna remove Kushala. Bastion's so safe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is I want to leave Bastion. I could pop like. It feels like that's a lot on Nico though, but all right. I think this will be okay. Travis will always be useful. All her abilities damage just from her kit, and she doesn't rely on death. Yeah, I hope so. I've been surprised at. I've been kind of pleasantly surprised at how useful she is now. Since because I took her straight from rank 3 to rank 5, and I'm not playing battlegrounds very much. So, but I'm dude. There's a lot of champions she's great for in battlegrounds too. But I've been able to use her a lot of places. I don't know if you probably don't know this. I take path 9 for the BG. So I almost rarely get to use her in war, but I would imagine there's a variety of places I could use her in war too. I would think. Are there new drops that started today or just from the last week? From last week. It looks like they're on like a Friday rotation now, but Matthew. Thank you for the new follows, guys. I really appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Pix? Love the YouTube. Thank you, Mace. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for following as well. Basically, you're there. Quote with a TH is the pronunciation used. Oh, cool. Okay. Ah, thanks, man. So somebody wanted a place where they can talk to a lot of creators, and I guided them towards Discord server, and now he keeps pinging people, and I feel stupid for inviting him. Oh, it's not your fault, man. I appreciate it because that Discord, I personally think my Discord is one of the best out there. Particularly if you want to like talk to people about the game and things like that, like knowledgeable people, without the influence of people who are literally paid by Kabam. Like if you want that influence of people who are literally paid by Kabam, they're obviously very knowledgeable of the game too. But you know, um, yeah. So if you don't want that, I think my server is phenomenal. I haven't been in every server, of course, so I can't comment on the others. But I think the one that has my name on it is pretty awesome. All right, let's play the game. More concerned about him than who's the next one. It's like Corvus, I think. All right, let's refresh my memory on this. When struck, the unblockable, unstoppable, passive. Don't love that. Okay, so intercepting. Okay. Let's go. I don't know. Your funeral. In fact, I'll admit I'm not even totally sure. I'm sure what you're saying makes sense. I don't know if I'm necessarily following it. When you pull it. You know, I'll read it after the fight. Maybe that's probably part of why I'm not understanding that well. Love the people in the community. Yeah, thanks, Hicks. When I gave my old server to someone who's done literally what we agreed they wouldn't do, so that's been really disappointing. That's been very, very, very disappointing. But it is what it is. When I gave that server to them, I intentionally created a new one and invited as many people as I could who I thought, like, these are people I like to be around. Why am I continuing to miss the specials? Good thing Nico's a tanky girl. I saw something about NASA. I'm looking forward to reading that. Vega, notice that the NASA Twitch channel has 150,000 viewing it right now. Would you like me to try and get them to rage you? Yeah, hey, be like, I know the moon's cool, but there's an old guy playing a mobile video game. You guys want to check it out? What's up, Sync? How you doing? I assume they're looking at the moon, right? That's what NASA does. People are like, he knows NASA does more than looking at the moon, right? He's old. Any chance of getting your link to Discord? Oh yeah, dude, of course. Are any mods available to link it? I always, every time I try to link it, man, something bad happens. It's not good. But I'll try. If someone doesn't get that up there in a few minutes, I'll put it up there for sure. I'm grinding out EQ right now, and man, I hope this Elder EQ. I'm not even doing it on my pay to win. I got to that point where I was like, I literally would rather do this than do the EQ. It's going to expire on my pay to win. I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like, I just don't want to do it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? He's not immune to poison. He's resistant, huh? Oops. I think I'm stuck now. Thank you very much, Sync, and thanks for trying. Got to keep that halt up. Yeah, technology, and it's also just it's like what I've typically messed up is trying to get back to the game, and then I just like I don't know. I mess up like invites in general, and it just becomes a whole thing no one needs. You know what I mean? Decided to get all the way to this. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How you doing? Is that Aaron from Ohio? Something tells me it is. What's up, dude? Round one with Orochi went smooth. Oh, we're not invisible. Damn it. I thought we were invisible. Gotta pay attention to the cooldowns. Thanks for being here, Aaron. I got the website Crystal and I pulled 7-star shards from it. I clicked the shards and it used to show you how many you had. Oh, that is weird. I'm pretty sure it's still working. Like I think I just did it right now from the rewards, and I think it was still working. So maybe it's just like one of those temporary errors or something like that. Because I don't think I mean it. See, this is why I shouldn't do too many things at once. That I think I just saw it working, and also I don't think Kabam said anything about it stopping working. That was an intercept, man. They should have given me credit for that, but they didn't because they're jerks. What's up, King Logan? Thank you so much for the follow and for being here. Oh, dude, we got a hype train started too. Nice. Thanks, guys. That was a while ago. Wait, hold on. Someone gifted 2 subs? And did someone gift 2 subs and not get credit? If that was you, let me know. Because I'm seeing like a notification on it, but I don't see who did it. So if that was you, please let me know. I'd like to say thank you. Oh, maybe it was a pre. Wow. Zachariah, thank you so much. Zach Rika, I apologize. Thank you so much for that. That massively appreciated, dude. Thank you. Let's know if you have a question or anything like that, buddy. Yeah, thanks. Long time member on YouTube. It's nice to catch you. Oh, what's up? Is that? Oh, dude, Zach. I think I know who you are. Thank you very much, buddy. Are you updated? Oh, did the game update today? Shoot, you're right. It did. No, I am not. They also updated the weekly event. Maybe after this Orochi, I could update the game. Yeah, it wouldn't take more than a few seconds, I would think. I forgot that today was update day. Huh. I'm a little scared to update. Not trying to be humorous. I really want to get this done today. I thought it was intercepts was how I removed the scourge, but it does not seem to be the case. And oh, dodge a special attack. The video description. The timer's pause during special. Oh, it pauses it. Okay. So I have to dodge a special. All right. Which makes Luke Cage maybe not the best option for this. I really need to push her to her special too, because I am not going to be able to punish that special one. Sorry, Luke. Still got it. See you, Dylan. Thanks for being here, bud. I hit Valiant, and I don't know what to do. Book 2 exploration seems trash. Wow, I got some bad news for you then. Ooh, that's not a good sign, Zach. Oh, no, that is... we could have a problem. It's basically book 2. And I'm going full explore because it will advance your account pretty well, dude. In the thing I'm doing is I started using Noob's that Cerebro bot. Let me know if you're familiar with that at all. Sorry, I got a message I got to check in on real quick. Let me know if you're familiar with Cerebro bot. Glitching out pretty bad. Like the stream, bud? Let me know, Moon. And if anyone else is having issues, let me know too. It's not don't road to go depending on your account. It's just the new Karinas if you haven't. Oh, there's 2 different Zachs. Yeah. If you're familiar with the Cerebro bot, or like if you've caught any like my streams, a lot of people have done guides on the new Karinas. Like I think this account's gonna be able to do the first 4 pretty soon. The Ordeal or the Epoch, probably not. I'd have to get really lucky with some pulls and that sort of thing. But I started using the Cerebro bot, and it was really helpful to me in like starting to look at my rank ups. And I think I'm going to be there pretty fast. I really do. And they give great rewards. Yeah, Cerebro's been very helpful, man. Very, very helpful. This is a weird no, dude. I think we're gonna go Bastion for this, man. How do you pin a message? I don't know. Which message are you trying to pin, Hex? Thank you, by the way. Thank you for thinking of this sort of stuff. I don't know how to punish the specials of these champions. This could be a problem. Which means we're stuck with dangerous intercepts. This is going to be a real problem. Maybe I should have watched new MC Encyclopedia's guides on this lane. I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, and we're going to get to a point where he's just going to be unstoppable the whole time. Does anyone know how to punish his SB1? I must be having a skill issue because they're all too long and too hard. Especially the Doom and Ordeal, literally the first fight. I mean, at least it's the first fight, right? You can back out. But yeah, Doom, especially if you don't know the evades, he can get pretty tough, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you can't. It just makes the gliders are going to feel exhausted. Yeah. You just got to block the SP1 against him, I think. Okay. I mean, we're just going for like wild intercepts. That was a nice little evade he did there. That was impressive. Glad the AI can't learn. Throw it. Come on, dude. I got a message during that fight. Oh, shoot. I thought we had him knocked out. I think everything's fine. The AI is bugged on this game. Kimmo will not fix it. It's deliberate. I wish I could say I disagreed. Thanks, Hicks. I appreciate it. All right. Geez. I learned the punish index of Wiccans, SP1 or SP2. I can't remember. It was for Abyss run. I did a guide on it. He does like a twirly bird thing. Come on, dude. Come on. It's the SP1. Well, we didn't see it because you have to block this last part, but that's it. He does the twirly bird, you run and punish. This is Act 9.1.1, so we're finishing that off. It'll be 100%ing it, and then we'll do an opening. Just R3'd Meister in preparation for his Waking R2 match, which I think it's really fun. I think he's pretty good. I mean, he's got a lot of immunities. He has Pierce too, right? If I recall correctly. And you know, everything we've said about BGs with a grain of salt. If you like BGs, dude, if you got like a twice ascended Maestro, that's going to improve his stats a lot. He's probably going to be a pretty annoying defender. Like, you know, what he was already good at as far as like stalling or getting chunks of health off, he's going to be even better, you know? So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Like, that is the sort of thing. I don't know if I'd say he's on the short list necessarily, but that is the sort of thing that the Prime account, like pay to win account, will start at least giving up to votes for you all guys, so you guys can be like, yeah, we want to see that, see what it's like, so you can know, like, have a better idea before you decide to do it yourselves, you know. We had like 2 guys in capes just twirling around a lot right there. The sorcerer essence was strong. Going to find a way how to rig the votes, Twitch. All right, I think we're finally there. Yeah, I got asked a little while ago about Ruby Thursday. I think she looks like a good defender, you know? Like, I think Kabama's kind of put themselves in a rock and a hard place there, right? Like, they, for years, just kept, like, more and more broken, more and more OP, more and more broken, more and more OP as they tried to, like, sell crystals. And then they've got themselves into a place where they now need to, like, reset the game. And so the champions reflect that. The problem is no one wants to buy the champions because they don't look very powerful. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird one. Like, I don't think Ruby looks like an outrageously powerful attacker. She looks like a Penny Parker variant sort of thing on defense, like kind of asking for Undermine, I think it's called, right? Yeah, she looks fine. I kind of like it in a way. Like I like my defenders like Thing, like Red Skull, you know? So we'll see. There's no way in hell I'm punishing that. I don't know. Let's see here. And his SB2 is like a bunch of big beams, if I remember correctly. I think the evade is giving us intercept credit though, so that's at least helpful. You can punish SB2. Okay, I didn't know that. I'll try to force him to it. Thank you. And I've successfully not done it once. How, do I have to dive in at some point? Because that felt pretty not punishable. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Hilgendorf, what's up, dude? How you doing? Dr. Bong looks right. He looks like a lot of fun, that's for sure. Okay. YouTube chat's a little quiet right now. All right, I think we're on to attempt 2 against Orochi. We will be bringing in, who did we say? Oh, Deathstrike. I think I want to try to get a good run with Ironheart here. I'm really pumped up to have her, man. So I'd like to try to get a good run in. Doing great. That's awesome. Got the day off work. Hell yeah, man. Because spring break and the kids. You know, so, oh, dude, I really had a lot of fun at the Mario movie. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was really good, dude. Totally one of those movies where like critics like are bashing it, and I was like, you thought it was gonna be The Godfather? It's Mario movie, man. They did Mario stuff. Like, what did you guys think it was gonna be? Like, did you not read the title? Like, I don't know. Maybe I have to wait to see if you liked it first or not. Those little puppies, dude. I love seeing those puppies in the chat. I don't know what it's all about, but I like it. All right, let's go. My only nitpick about the Mario is that it didn't set up Luigi's Mansion. All right, that's fair, man. That's fair. All right, that's fair. King Lear. Yeah, they're like, I don't even know what they were. I read a couple of things and I was like, what did you? It's called the Mario movie, man. It's about Mario Brothers. what did you think was going to happen in this film? Like, I think this might be a bit of a misplaced expectation sort of scenario. Oh man. When does new content come out? We got a bunch of stuff on Wednesday. Like a lot. Solo Coliseum. We got one of the new Karinas. The America Chavez chase comes out. I guess it's not really content necessarily. Then on the 15th, which is next Wednesday, there's the boxing event and 9.4 begins and another Karinas. On this Thursday, we have the Deadpool sale. On the 22nd, we have the Off the Rope event. And then on the 29th, I think we have another event. So, dude, they are just giving us tons to do, which is, I think, really good. All right, let's play the game. Are we boosted? I don't think we're boosted. Spring cleaning's on Thursday. Dude, this is how I started my run last time. Which is not good. Oh, dude. She got me. She nabbed me, dude. This is not going well. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. We could be friends, I'm sure. Nope. We're not friends, Orochi. We are not friends. Ironheart free to play is nice, dude. The opening from, well, I mean, it's over a week's worth of openings, so it should be fair. But the vacation opening was just outrageous, dude. Got a lot done. The Mrs. I are seeing out there to I've heard great things. Oh, cool. Wait, I think I missed a message there because I thought you said you saw it today. You got the dog and the thumbs up now? That was a nice little glitch. Enjoy that while doing a boss. I think Orochi is just like more compliant when you use Lady Deathstrike too. I think she doesn't like Ironheart or something. Because this just feels like a totally different fight than the two times I've used Ironheart. Poor Ironheart's just gotten the crap kicked out of her. All right, on to play two. Lady D Cheese is better than the Ironheart. Yeah, I think for sure there. Like the abilities of the champion lineup for significantly better. And aside from what you just saw, it just felt like every time I went for an intercept or I needed an intercept, it felt like Orochi was compliant. Where with Ironheart, it felt like anytime I needed her to do one thing, she did the opposite. And I definitely don't have the corner evade against the heavy down. So once I'm cornered, I'm kind of, I got problems. Project Hail Mary. Oh, saw it. Yeah, dude, I'm seeing a lot of people say that was a great movie. I know almost nothing about it, and we had so much going on, like after the vacation, and even after we got home. We just had so much going on. We've barely been able to watch anything. Like, I'm actually way behind on Daredevil, so I'm really excited to watch that. I watched like the first 10 minutes of episode 2 last night. So it's kind of exciting to have multiple episodes to be able to watch. but I'm way behind on it, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. Catch up on chat a little bit. Is Lady D better after? She's better. I think it's Reedlos on my Discord server. Seems to be really happy with her. They are like an outrageously skilled player, though. Like, I knew Reedlos was really good, but they've done a few things in the last couple of months, like in Coliseum or stuff. They'll show a screenshot, and I'm like, how the hell did you do that? Good movies, but I don't want to see them again. Good for almost one time. Which movie are we talking about now? Silver Warrior is a good hero, underrated. Oh, yeah, I mean, hey, look, man, I ain't gonna yuck your yum. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What are my thoughts on Ascension? Well, first of all, today I coined and trademarked the phrase 8 Ascension, so that might give you a little bit of insight into it. I mean, I believe I've said since the we were able to publicly talk about it that it was 8 stars with a different name, and that I did think it was. Listen, Kabam added this whole 2027 thing very late in the ballgame. Okay. But I thought as a general concept, like, this is kind of like, again, I'm stealing it very much from Rich. Like, the pitch on Ascension, dude, was really good. I was like, this is good, man. Like, Kabam, you guys did well here. Like, you really should be proud. Remember, I was in the CCP at the time when they first let us know about it. And then just the more we found out about it, like all the various tokens, the way to get the various tokens, definitely the 2027 aspect of it, I was like, this is no good, man. Dude, I cannot get the heavy and the, yeah. When she gets me to the wall, I am in big trouble. That's fine. So yeah, I'm calling it 8 Ascension because it's just 8 stars. In fact, it almost feels more monetized than 8 stars, to be honest. I think it fits very much with my thoughts on the game. Like, I know there's been a lot of state of the game videos while I've been on vacation, like the last 10 days. And I don't think I'm unless everyone's like, please make one. I don't think I'm gonna make one. I give a lot of my thoughts on streams and stuff like that. It fits. I think the game's been in transition for quite a long time. And I'm at least happy that Kabam's starting to like tell us stuff a little bit more in advance, like they did with this echo damage stuff. So yeah, I started saying the term like the informed moderate a while ago. I originally started off with the informed casual, but I knew that I'd realized I'm like, that doesn't sound exactly right. But I'm like, I think we should be informed in the game. Like, let's know how to play it and stuff. But I've always found myself getting too... Like, I don't want to leave myself prone to elation or disappointment based on the latest decision by Kabam. Because I think it so frequently leads to just massive disappointment and understandable frustration. And one of the ways to alleviate that from happening is to basically just not take it too seriously. Like, which also means reduce spending. Like, let's be honest, the more you spend on something, I think the more serious you're taking it, the more likely you are to ride the ups and downs, right? And so I think the game's in a huge state of transition. I think they continue to show that they aren't interested in what players and people think is necessarily good for the game. They're interested in doing what they want. An example for that would be, again, this echo damage thing. Like, and they said that there was upcoming modes. Well, then this last live stream, we learned about a boxing mode that has vigor. And it's like, you guys were so proud of these echo damage champions not that long ago, like about how great red damage was and its multiplicative damage properties and scaling and all this stuff, because that's what you wanted to do at the time. And then when it's time for you to do something else and a previous decision doesn't go well, I've seen this. I've seen their logic. We've read their posts. Like again, like with the balance program. Remember, is they eventually end up in a place where all the various logic they've used to back up what they want to do no longer makes sense when you look at it all together. Like this happened time and time and time again for years with them. And so they just often remind me, the company, if it was a collective person, of like a toddler just throwing tantrums who will say and do literally anything in order to get what they want in that moment, even if it doesn't make any sense with previously held things. And so, yeah, like, as a result, I'm enjoying the heck out of my free-to-play account. For the next Ascension. So, my free-to-play account loves Ascension. Oh my gosh. So many crystals are like coming. Like, even what is it, like 55% chance to get a 6-star, right? Oh wait, how did we put her into her damage mode? That's the first time I've done that with Bastion. I think it's like a 55%. Even the 6 stars on my free-to-play account, or dude, they're so helpful. Getting those champions, getting sig levels, means more 7-star shards, then getting all those 7 stars. Dude, that's huge. Not to mention if I'm like somehow get lucky enough to pull an ascended champion. Also, because I'm not playing Battlegrounds, or I'm not like interested in it really. You know, so many of the champions, I'm like, well, they're actually good. I can do stuff with them. But again, that goes back to my whole like informed moderate, which I really don't think that's where Kabam wants people to be. But maybe they do. Am I going for Stellar Blade? Yeah, I'm gonna try. Shoot, I shouldn't have looked up. Oh no! I think we're finally gonna find a way to die here. Yeah, and in fact, I was 2 pieces short of Star-Lord. Hicks, I know you know because we were talking about this on the Discord server the other day. Maybe it's been a few weeks now, but I think I'm finally there. I think I can buy him. I bought the first piece the other day. I think yesterday actually that I was missing, and now I only need 1 piece. Oh, we're already in the final stage? I think we're already in the final stage. No, there's one more stage, right? Yeah, because that's still costing me specials. Power. But, I think I have enough units now because of all the questing I've been doing to go ahead and buy that second piece. So, actually, after this Orochi, maybe we'll reset the game, buy that second piece, and then do the third run with Orochi here. This run's been going well. Is that worth like? Is it worth? Yes, I am actually doing that on this account right now. I could have moved into 9.2 and then 9.3, but the Act Point 9 rewards, in my opinion, are quite good. Especially for like building up your count, getting better at handling like 9.2, getting better at handling 9.3, and then of course 9.4 as we get to it now. And it'll help you with the these Karina's challenges. At least I mean, it'll help you with all of them, but it'll help you with the first few here. Of course, you got to get kind of lucky with your pools. I've been pretty lucky on this account. I think the only like champion I really am like, dude, if I could get them, oh boy, is Serpent. I'd still have to get him awakened. I would like to get Bastion awakened and Carolina. But after that, I think I'm pretty good for all the Volume 4 challenges. So I've filled out my rosters and my teams on Cerebro and all that. Thank you for the subscribe. We're almost there. All right, cool. We got one more round to go. I am gonna reset the game. I'll update to the newest version, and we're gonna take a short break, but I'll be back. It'll probably be like two or three minutes. I see the questions there. I'll definitely answer them when we get back. I'm not entirely in agreement with Stellar Forge and the 9.4 completion, especially because it's time locked. I really don't like that. What I will say to kind of balance it out is, it's a game that's constantly trying to get us to spend. Like it just is, right? And I like it when they keep it fun. We've talked about this at length. Is at least there is a way to get them via units now as different than they did with the Deathless pieces. So it's like, I get it. They're incentivizing us to speed up. I don't love it, but I get it. So I'm with you while also saying, like, at least it's better than it was in the past. All right, we'll be right back in a few minutes, guys. Thanks to everyone for hanging out. the new screen looks cool. Where's oh, there's Ruby and Blade. Dude, Blade looks cool. Just check in on what we're dealing with here. Okay. New weekly super event. How that's not sent you yet, I don't know. Like this is what I was talking about. We go way back about like reading the things and all that stuff. Like when it's in the game, I'll then react to it. This is, I'm sure there was some message with a lot of flowery language, and I'm sure we should be grateful and thankful and appreciative. But yeah. Anyways, all right, let's read the chat. What's going on? Will you be doing this social challenge? Think you still have time? Oh yeah, absolutely. In fact, here, let's confirm. But I think yeah, we still have that. And let's buy that final piece right now. Thank you for the reminder, dude. So this is 5,000 units. I realize there's a chance that like for 2,000 units, I might get something crazy. Spring cleaning, chances are that's not going to be the case. But I know I can get Stellar Starforge right now, and I'll be able to get him Awakened and Ascended, which is a big deal. And he's obviously a good ramp-up champion. So I think it will have value to this account. And I'd like to do the Stellar Forge chase on this. Like I'm going to be trying to get Blade as well too. So let's go ahead and pick up that final piece. Where is it here? So I'm excited to do this. I actually am really excited about this, the Stellar Forge, whatever. You guys know what I mean. I think they look cool. Blade looks awesome. I mean like not only the way they look, but I mean like their abilities as well. So I'm very excited about this. This is really cool. Nice. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that, getting that done as well. I will not be changing my profile picture though too. I'm going to do 9.4 because I want Shiny Blade. I think it's gonna be fun, man. Did they fix the final milestone in the new weekly event? I don't know. Let's take a look. What is all of this, man? I mean, this doesn't seem like, I mean, this is fine. Are we getting all of these things, or are they, like, do you only get the final milestone, or do you get all the milestones along the way? You probably get all of them along the way. This looks pretty good, yeah? I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. I honestly don't know. You can buy more weights for cash, but not anything for units. Yeah, that's tomorrow. I think all that is in the calendar, right? Where's the calendar? Here. So like when I analyze the sale too, I'm going to be keeping in mind that this is like part of it. I think it is. Like I understand it's not technically the sale, but it is part of the sale and my thing, like the big ecosystem of it all. And so far, this has been amazing for my free to play. My pay to wins, like whatever. Like you guys, it's like I'm not even going to be opening Titan crystals on that account. Like there's just nothing exciting besides being able to rank up some champions, which will be cool. So right now, Heimdall's winning that vote. He was crushing the vote. Was there anything else I want to make sure I keep up on it? What's up, Messiah? Blade is going to get some hype. Dude, I thought Blade looks powerful and cool. Are you taking Prime to upside? I'm very conflicted on it, Canuck. I long term want to get this account in Upside because it's literally like how I enjoy playing the game. Prime is nowhere near powerful enough to really contribute to the alliance right now. I have talked to the officers about it, and I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Long term, in my opinion, you should. Thanks. I really do appreciate it. The officers were pretty supportive of the concept. Um, yeah, I'm not sure yet. If I can get through all of this soon, Prime should be able to at least be able to place a decent defense, and I don't want to hold everyone back. Essentially, I mean, there's a reason why we have minimums. You know what I mean? Thanks, Canuck. I appreciate it. I think people would. I think that's a special exception. It's a pretty unique exception. But yeah, it's funny because I'm literally it's been like on my mind like the last like 3 or 4 days. To be honest, for those who don't know, Upside is the alliance I run. When CCP drop start, I believe on Friday. Yeah, I believe on Friday. And remember, you'll still be able to watch non-CCP as well too, but you do want to make sure you check those CCP out for at least those 2 hours. And there's a lot of great CCP streamers, so like there's a ton of choice. So make sure you're getting that done. Lord of Shadows, dude, thank you very much. Lord Shadow, how you doing? We're about to start our third run through 9.1, the final path, and then the final attempt with Orochi. It's been going really well so far. We took a short break to reset the game, stuff like that. Thank you very much, Lord Shadow, for being here, bud. And sending over some of your viewers. Shadow Raid, what's up, Susie Apple? Thanks for being here, bud. What is spring cleaning, and is it worth spending on? Spending, man, in my opinion, is a completely personal decision. I think you have to make sure you're very much enjoying the game and that it fits within your entertainment budget. Never spend more than your entertainment budget. Never, ever, 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 ever. And I will be covering it live when it goes live on Thursday night. So come check it out and that sort of thing. Speaking to me, you know who is this guy? Yeah, there you go. Watch Lord Shadow. There you go. Like I said, there's a bunch of really great CCP streamers you can check out. Get that done. Check them out. Maybe you're gonna love them. Just do it full time. If not, you can come back here. I've said this way before. We knew exactly what they're doing. I think that's fine what Kabam's doing, and I think overall the Twitch drops have been phenomenal for Kabam, for the game, and for the content creators. So I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it. All right, let's go ahead and do this so we can get this done. Whenever Mystic Attack activates Striker, if I missed any chats or something, guys, please just repeat it. I appreciate you being willing to do that. Whenever Mystic Attack activates Striker, they inflicted 25% daunted. Okay. Defender starts to fight with the protection passive, reducing all incoming damage by 70%. When the defender okay. Looks like we want to nullify, huh? All right. This doesn't look too bad. This isn't looking too bad. Should be able to bring in, I think, let's go with 3 Mystics, and then we can keep our tech team who's been basic. I don't think we've used any items on Orochi yet. Maybe we did, and I've just totally forgotten, but I don't think so. And let's bring in our girl Purgatory here. I don't know how to use magic, otherwise I would consider magic potentially. Too much thinking, just do it. Yeah, thanks, old man easy. I'm a bit of a thinker. Okay, my nerd addiction. If you came in, be right back. Have a good time, Messiah. I want to see if we can pick up this cosmic soul, I believe she calls him. Whenever the defender finishes, much that she was away. Okay. So we're gonna want a striker. Heavy will refresh it. And then there it goes on cooldown when they throw a special. Okay. Striker, heavy refresh. Okay. Throw it, dude. Nice. Alright, I think we got the loot set up now, so this is good. Come on, dude. Very, very, very good. Let's get that protection down. Smooth. Okay. Okay, I need her to throw his special now. Good job. I think we'll get the soul right now. Yeah, we did. Alright, good. So we're all good now. Cool. Once we went out of Rampage, I got a little concerned there, but we're all good. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Now we got this cosmic soul, so we're good. Chucky Behead. All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you being here, though. Hey, what's up, Sage? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys having a good chat, giving advice to Hicks. Good young man. Thimper, what's up, dude? Too many mind? What's going on, Thimper? All events are money events. The question is it merely RNG or is it guaranteed resources? Yeah. Yeah. I just want to see it too, because you can't really analyze the sale without knowing it, but it's like generic advice. That's definitely fitting. We will... I think we'll koosh this. Maybe it would have been a good time to use Nico. Alright, that should give us time to do this. Nimrod should not like that. Let's get our blue spell going. Throw it. That was weird. Throw it. Getting a little too aggressive, I guess. There, my input actually took this time, so that's good. Nimrod really is a stall, man. With all this like power drain and unstoppable. Come on, dude. You've had enough time on the screen. Alright, throw it. Good job. There. All right. Yeah, Twitch drops should reset on Friday. Thank you for all the new follows, guys. I appreciate it a lot. We're coming on. This is our last pass through 9.1.1, and we'll finish Orochi and then do a nice little opening. Got Serpent doing it. So do I. Serpent's going to do a lot of lifting that day. Yeah. Serpent's going to do a lot that day. I'm actually kind of starting to look forward to it. Like I'm not foolish. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be brutally tough. But Nagase just put a great updated video on Ares, and I've started working my way through Noob's playlists for all the Epoch fights as I was building my team and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? Like, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult. And I'm sure it's going to get frustrating at times. But I'm kind of starting to look forward to it. Like, not kidding. You just waking Captain Britain? Nice, dude. Congratulations. I think we're almost done with helping here. Thank you for the new follow. Yeah, Hulkling down. Yeah, the passes, I see you guys are talking about the passes. Like, you know, the Paviter pass was good. I think in general, the pass is like good value, you know? Like, has there been a champ that was in the past that just wasn't good? I don't think there's been one. I know some people might feel that way about Morb, but when Morb came into the game, dude, he was pretty powerful. And I like him, but I don't think he's at the same power level. Dazzler's awesome, dude. Dazzler's really good. Make sure you check out some guides on, if you have her and you're just not a fan, make sure you check out some guides on how to play her. You know what though, I think probably in essence what you're saying is like, she was kind of handling the problem of the guild champions that had come before. And so in a way, like, she felt a little, not outdated, but she didn't get a ton of time in the sun with like Jean Grey coming out and stuff like that. So maybe that's kind of what you're referring to, which is fair. Grass did a pretty good video recently showing her against some of the like more modern skill champions like Yelena. It's pretty impressive. Oh shoot. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see that coming. Smartass. Come on, dude. Nice little light intercept. Love it. Love it. Love to see it. Dazzler good on Awakened? No. Well, I mean, no. No, not really. I mean, she's fine. She can do a lot of damage. The damage isn't tied behind her Awakened ability. The Awakened ability, though, is what gives her the damage back mechanic. I think it's against, like, physical damage. Which is kind of part of, like, why I was saying she didn't get it, like, her time in the sun. I'm not sure why he blocked my striker. That was interesting. Maybe on playback I would see it. But yeah, Dazzler you definitely want Awakened. And then her Sig is really good. You have to get pretty skilled with her to utilize her her Pursuit. You have to get very skilled, in my opinion. But if you're able to do it, she can become a great bullseye counter, or just utilizing the Pursuit in general. And then also, she doesn't just, like, ignore that physical damage. She, like, actually throws it back in their face, if I recall correctly. Yeah, thanks for answering the question, Silgendorf. All right. Just 2 left. Iron Man Infamous. We may end up needing to go back to we're fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm saving Nico and her pre-fight for that Annihilate. So worst thing that happens is we move over to Kushala for this. No, maybe we're not okay. Jeez. All right, throw it, dude. Come on. Try to get him to that SB2 one more time. We do need him to throw it, though. Now the Daunted wore off. Let's see, it might not matter. Yeah, it didn't. Who are some of your favorite champs for PvE? I mean, unfortunately, a lot of them are still the best ones for PvP too, right? But in general, I mean, it's like it's the same ones, man. Like, but you're just asking for like my favorite, or who do I think are the strongest? I love playing Sinister a lot. It's simple and it's fun. I really like Purgatory. Like, Purgatory is a champion. I didn't know that I was gonna obviously get all the amazing pools. Purgatory was potentially gonna be my first rank 4 on this account, because she can do so much. Like, it's really cool to see what people are doing with her in the Abyss Villains run. She's just such a great champion. I really love her. And unfortunately, she might not be even my next rank 4. I don't know, because now I've got Kushala and Nico, and I'm probably a lot more likely to use them and like Epoch and stuff like that. But like, Purgatory, man, she's awesome. She can be used in PvP. Almost the same thing would go for Ironheart. Like, Ironheart's phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal. She's just often not like super crazy fast for BGs. Although she's really good in war. So's Bergs. So you know. Yeah, Ironheart. There you go, French toast. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. Like I was so pumped when I pulled her. So pumped up, man. Um, Heimdall. I'm actually really I'm very excited. My Discord server is voting right now who for my next rank 5 is going to be. 'Cause it looks like we'll be getting rank 5 at the Deadpool sale, and this is on my pay to win account now. And so I'm excited to rank 5 him. I've always liked Heimdall. Just like I like his armor. I like him. I like Heimdall, like from MCU, like the whole concept and everything. But now that they've made him really good and like a good ramp up champ and stuff like that, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I can vouch for Purgatory. What's up, Mr. Munson? Thanks for being here, dude. She's my favorite champ and she signs everything but BGs. And she's not even like terrible in BGs. It's just, you know, who was my first rank 4 from our free to play? Shang-Chi. And like, if you are fortunate enough to pull a 7-star Shang-Chi early on, he is one of, I think it was Trap. Yeah, it was Trap who did this. He did like a run and he had tremendous success with like a 5-star Shang-Chi. Just the flexibility and like, there's just been so many times where like the ask has been like, well, okay, if I play Shang-Chi, you know, and I do this well. Sorry, I needed to focus for a minute. But Shang has been incredible. I'm actually really glad I took him up as my first one. All right, let's try not to make the same mistake. I got to remember that her invisibility goes on cooldown. Yep, they still got to evade. I actually like I'm not that skilled with Onslaught. And so I actually like him a lot more in PvE than in PvP. In PvP, I try so hard to get like the best results out of him, and I often end up making some sort of mistake. Uh-oh, don't send him to SP3. So that's a weird one, but that's more of like a me issue than it is like the champion themselves. Let's see, what other classes are there? Cosmic? Medusa. I love Medusa, dude. I like playing her is so much fun. She just like her graphics, the sliding around. She's really powerful too. Like I purposely used her in the Heroes Abyss run. She wasn't my best option. But I wanted to show things like test stuff, show everyone that if they had her, you know, they could use her. I can't remember who this is the better option I had, but there was like a better, quote unquote, better, faster option. So I really love Medusa. Skill, it might be Shang, actually. I like playing Kingpin. There's just something about like belly bumping, you know? Let's see here. Where is she? Yeah. And then what other class? Science. Science is weird, man. It'd be probably Red Guardian because I love playing Red Guardian. Luke Cage. Luke Cage, I think, shines even more in PvE than he does in PvP. He can be, again, a lot of champions can be good in PvP. They're just not like Celestial 4 kind of champions, you know what I mean? Luma, dude, I'm glad you're getting the hang of Luma. I think I like moved on a little too much. Like if I could spend like 3 or 4 days just like playing Luma, I'd probably get a lot better. I do like playing Luma a lot, actually. I like playing Luma. Yeah. I meant previous ring cleanings were pretty purely a money event, very little offers for units. Ah, thank you. Thank you, old man. I appreciate it. And I think you just wrote that comment. I'm sorry if it was up there for a long time. I didn't see it. If I pull Mutant Gem, should I go Cap Britain or Pride? Honestly, I think Captain Britain. Kitty Pride is not. She's still good. Don't get me wrong. but the game rarely asks for what she does. She was a phenomenal champion. She is a phenomenal champion, and her questing team really is helpful in that. We very rarely get to run full questing teams these days. And if you like Battlegrounds at all, Captain Britain's going to be better for you on the defensive side. And now that Kabam's giving us more like moderate and long range fights to do, Captain Britain's showing her value. Like, it feels like once or twice a month, it's like, oh, use Captain Britain. Oh, you know. So it's weird. It feels really strange to say that, but I would go Captain Britain. Thank you very much, Raj. You know, I don't think I even have OG Storm, and I don't have the power boost. So this is my free-to-play account. But thank you very much. I appreciate the advice. All right, let's go ahead and do this. This is our final run, dude. I'm excited. Let's go. I'm sorry, I didn't see the full comment. I started playing, and I shouldn't have. What I'll say is, I recently had to. I accidentally spent units on 8 Ascension crystals, and that's my term for the Ascension crystals. And I wasn't even going to, like, I was so frustrated, dude, because you know, I wanted to buy Star-Lord. But my previous experiences with Kabam's customer support have been so bad. I was like, I don't even want to deal with this. But I was like, no, this is my free-to-play account. I gotta at least try, dude. And I really want Star-Lord. So, like, you know, I don't really have a lot of options here. And honestly, they took care of it in like less than 24 hours. I was really, really surprised and impressed. Like, so now obviously I hadn't spent the crystals or opened them or anything like that. But the fact that they just handled it. Like, and I realize how crazy that sounds, and it's like, shouldn't they always handle it? Yes, they should. However, that's not how it used to be. You used to have to answer like so many stupid questions, man. And that did not happen at all. So yeah, I would at least try it. It was an accidental purchase of something and you haven't like tried to utilize the items. Yeah, I would at least try for sure, man. Thank you for the new subscribes, guys. I really appreciate it. Playing Shang-Chi makes you feel like a Kung Fu master. Shang is really awesome, dude. I realize, like, it's really easy for me to say, like, just design more champions like Shang. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's just super easy. And I do think they're doing their best, you know? But he, like, fits that sweet spot of, like, is he too powerful? No. He's just super relevant, has so much utility. His damage is good. And if you play him well, dude, you can just achieve, like, some crazy stuff with him, man. He just feels like he's just one of those, like, classic, I think, MCoC champions. So, yeah, I'm a big fan, man. I'm a big, big fan. But, you know, like, when I'm filling out a tier list and stuff, I recognize that, you know, we've got Okoye, or we've got Nick Fury, or we've got, you know, Luma, or whatever, who just kind of, like, better handles some of the things that Kabam asks us to do via nodes or defenders these days. But he's awesome, man. Come on. I love using Juggy for Orochi. Why was he good for this? That's interesting. I think I remember seeing Legacy do that. Dude, this is like years ago. Dude, that... My phone is heating up, but... I'm recalling this too. That was like one of my few complaints about this fight when I did this the first time. Is it would feel like there was times where she just went unblockable. I'm going to be laughing if she actually was unblockable. But it just feels like there's nothing I can do. Block's not working. I can't dex out of it. It's just... It's like I'm just caught in her beam or something. Like... So that's a little annoying. So now we're going to kind of cheese this with Bastion, I guess. I think both are good. I wouldn't put either in the highest tier. Onslaught, Gene. Britain would be the top 3. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I just did, like, I'm kind of slowly doing the top 5s of classes for, like, you know, when there's, like, breaks in content or something. We'll still do the top 10s in June, of course. And when I was doing the mutants, I felt like there was a distinct tier of those top 3. In fact, it was kind of part of what I didn't like about mutant. Or Sinister, he got pushed out of the top. Wait. What did I disagree to? Oh, Britain. No. I disagree with Hilgendorf. Sorry. Challenges are trying to play at the same time. I like Britain, and I actually had her at 5th. And then in doing the video, though, and I talked about this, I was like, actually, like, if I already had it ready to go. So, like, right there, it feels like she went unblockable. It's so weird. But, I had actually Dazzler, since we talked about her earlier here on this stream. I had Dazzler at 4, but after going through it, I was like, I think the value of Britain is just too high. Hilgendorf, you use your Betsy for a lot though, right? Your Cat Britain. I feel like you used her early too, if I remember correctly. So I'm not gonna like disagree, or I'm not gonna say you're wrong. That's for sure. And I think that's part of what's fun about those conversations. You have no idea why he works, but it was a 2-ray fight. Nice, dude. We love those. So, to further my, like, I think there's just something weird about her animations. I was actually trying to get out of that the whole time, and my Bastion just stood there and hold block. But I shouldn't have been. She should have been actually hitting me. We'll get there. We're getting there. He's definitely slower than the other options, but he's so safe. Like, I almost want to pause it and take a break. It just feels like it takes forever. All right, I think just 2 phases left. Yeah, I get that, Hilgendorf, for sure. For those of you who are listening and watching, he's talking about Captain Britain's defensive value. Dude, I just cannot get that evade. Need to get out of the corner. Right, come on. She's got me finally. Oh, Cove, maybe that's how we got her in her damage phase once. It actually happened once with Bastion. That's might be it. Thank you for the suggestion. Cassandra knows top 5 mutant in my book. Ooh. I respect it, man. I disagree, but I respect it. I respect it. This is one of those ones. It's like there's nothing I can do. Like there's nothing. There's just nothing I could do. That's fun. This is the first time we're having to use items for her. I guess it's not too bad. We don't have any boosts on either. I think we'll just get this down if not. Love Cassandra. I struggle to wrap my head around her. That was a random heavy. All right. We can just get through this phase. We should be fine. Nope. Hey, Justin, thanks so much for being here, man. Yeah, I saw that Barrow did finally quit, man. It's just, it's disappointing. I get it, though. I'm going to finish. I didn't see that video till I was setting up the stream, so I only got to watch the first couple of minutes. All right. I want to focus up and get this done. We didn't use any items on the first 2 runs. I don't remember. So let's try to get this done, do a nice little opening, and have some fun. I don't want to waste too many items on this, dude. Dude, I got to reset the game. Like, literally, like... Oh, my God. This is frustrating. I mean, some of the issues have been on me, just, I think, getting a little tired or whatever. But, like, that's twice now. It's like my teammate just isn't blocking. All right. I don't understand why he isn't in the CCP. I think they very clearly have they just kind of do what they want to do. And I think they just don't want him in there. So yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of like what you're saying. But anything I'd say would just be pure speculation. I don't want to go. I really not wanting to go too deep into these because we still have a lot of app content to get done. And I do want to work on those arenas. So I'm gonna try to focus in a little bit. I want to try to focus up, get this done, and then I will read the chat, guys. Justin, man, Battlegrounds is in a bad place, buddy. I'm sorry. We've had so many top players just retire, and there's a reason. And earlier in the stream, I was saying, like, I don't even want to play it. Like, I don't even want to play it. It sucked. It was my favorite mode in the game for a long time. So, all right, let's just try to get this done. Hopefully block works. This is going better. Come on, Orochi. Play nice. There you go. I think my phone's overheating. Like, that side of the phone does feel, like, stupidly hot. And, some inputs are just not taking, and I'm having to, like, overpress. Okay. I want to get this done. I just have to finish it. Like, my phone feels like the phone is getting older, I guess. How long have we been streaming? We're only 2.5 hours, too. Like, dude, just not even blocking. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back, okay? I will admit I'm very frustrated right now. God damn it. All right, hey, I'm back. How are you guys? Like, I don't. It's just like, what are you supposed to do? Like, I'm just wasting items right now. Like, inputs just flat out, like, champion just won't block, and inputs are like not. Holy Utopia. I mean, the thing is my first 2 attempts we used 0 items, mainly because my champions would block and the inputs would respond. And I'm on a free-to-play account, and I'm just like throwing away revives and potions right now. It's very difficult to enjoy the game when this stuff happens, man. It's very difficult. And this phone's only like 5 years old. It's my streaming phone. Like, whatever. Okay. Dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can punish your specials with a heavy to remove the inexorable. What's happening is like my character just won't respond. Like I I'm very big on when I make a gameplay error saying that's on me for a variety of reasons. I just kind of honest. But also because when and if these sorts of things happen, I want you guys to know, like, I'm not making shit up. Like, I, there's like nothing I can do. I don't understand. Like, and then as a result, because of it, you play riskier and riskier. Because I'm literally trying to get into a scenario where like I don't need to evade or block. Like I'm like if I just don't need to move, evade or block, then I won't have a dropped input, so we should be fine. Like, and that's just it. Just means you play riskier, and then you make more mistakes and whatever. We should be fine now because this is all we need to do. It feels like it's the inputs when she gets close to me. Like if I'm far away from her, like we are now, this is fine. This is how it's consistently been. I'm surprised it worked there. I really didn't think it was going to. Thank you for the new follows, guys. But yeah, I need Dread's emotes like stat. Yeah, like if I'm far away from her, dash back, everything feels fine. Feels totally smooth. But it's like if she makes any contact with me, it's like my character just decides to drop their block. I don't know why. But to your point, Utopia, yeah, like this is how you get rid of the inexorable. What's up, Ace? All right, and we will record an. No, see, there it is. I knew as soon as she made contact with that first hit, I knew that it knew it. I knew like it does not matter. Yeah, thanks, Holy Utopia. You on good track for Elder on both accounts? Obviously with some Mac 92 here, but how about the Karinas on this one? I think the first 4 volumes are, well, I mean, if this happens, shit, I won't be able to do an arena match. But the first 4, I think this account's pretty close on. I'd like to have my champions a little higher ranked, but it'll be a bunch of rank 3s, so I think we'll be fine. And I have pretty good options, like actually really good. I want to try to work through the Act 9, in hopes of awakening a few champions and raking them up. A lot of it's like the catalyst, but also the ISO. So I just need to get this down, and then I'm going to record an opening, and then we'll hang out and answer some questions and stuff. Thanks for being here, Ace. Appreciate it, bud. Let's see if I don't want to waste any more items, dude. Well, thankfully Kushala's freaking ridiculous, and we mash buttons, but the dropped input's just like, I don't even know what it is. It's like we had 2 itemless runs, and then this one were just like, just wouldn't block. Whatever, it is what it is. All right, dude. So hopefully you've been keeping up. You've been watching the videos. Put out the full vacation opening. We've had some crazy luck. I think we're genuinely getting close to being able to do the Karinas here. Probably gonna work through Act 9 though more. Try to get 100% because I'd like to get the 9.4 done. Not gonna force a rank up today because I definitely want to think about it. Now I do. Part of my plans, I've been working through Cerebro, getting this done. Is Nefaria is one of the main rank ups. I need to get him to rank 3. So I'm gonna select Science here to make sure we have enough to get him to rank 3. And then if we could finagle somehow, figure out a way to I don't think we need to rank up a tech or a skill right now. So I know we're going to be using Science. If we can figure out a way to awaken Bastion and Carolina and Sinister. If somehow there's some sort of crystal I could pull that would allow me to awaken those 3 champions at once, that would be great. I would really, really like that. They're all fine unawakened. They're all very, very fine. But getting them awakened would be really super nice. Getting some better relics would be great. I don't think I have any of the like ideal rare relic pairings. Okay, so I'm gonna do the opening, and then I am streaming. After the stream, we'll answer questions, and I'll talk about like I've got some rank up decisions to make here too. So we'll do that. We'll do that after we do the opening. Let's see what we can pull here. There's the 8 Ascension crystals. I've been enjoying that. I know it's cheesy as hell, but I think it's funny. Let's find our crystals. Okay, we're gonna come back and open that one. Because I'm famous for not remembering who's in what crystal. And I think Bastion is no longer in the Titan, right? Let's confirm that. Yeah, Bastion is no longer in here. So that's good to confirm. Let's go ahead and open this. Dude, I could really use a Sentinel relic for Bastion. It doesn't need to be the 6-star variety, but I just need a Sentinel relic, which would be great. So let's pull like the Thor relic would be awesome. Ghost Rider. Actually, that's great. That's really, really good. Okay, there's all these new D-Gen Mystic champions coming, so I'm really excited about that. I thought I had a little bit more to open than this. All right. Bastion or Sinister. Or Serpent. Serpent would be huge. Obviously, I wouldn't be upset getting like Jean Grey or Onslaught or one of those sorts of champions. To do the Villains Arena Abyss run, I think I'm going to want to take Null or Superior Iron Man to rank 3. Getting one of them awakened would be helpful in making that decision. So that would be awesome too. So just someone, you know, just the most overpowered champions in the game would be oh my god, dude, this account is just crazy lucky. Like I don't even know. I've been doing a lot of content, So I'm opening a lot of crystals. Like I am. I will admit that. The sample size is not tiny, but dude, we need to get her awakened. But like I oh my gosh. Okay. Um oh, we get to open this now too, so let's pop it. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. And some of the best relics out there. Um Carolina doesn't get Furies, right? So I think we're gonna go Sinister. Yeah, Stink is right. Like literally 3 minutes ago, I was like, I had to like be right back screen twice, I think, because I was just so frustrated with the game. And then Kabam's like, would a Jean Grey change your feelings on this? And I'm like, yes, yes, it would. A free green Jay. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good, Kabam. I didn't have to pay for it, so it's fine. Yeah, that's true. Sinister is just for the bleed. Thor is the better relic. Thor is absolutely the better relic. Thank you for talking me off into the nonsense. Yeah, but Thor's just I think Thor. Thank you. Okay, now we need to go back to the class gem. Now, uh, so I think is Jean Grey now in the basic? Because if Jean Grey is in the basic, the chance to get Jean or Sinister, I think, is the way to go. I had previously thought I would do Tech in order to try to awaken Bastion and then have like a variety of them as like some nice silver Jean went into basic. Okay, so we're going mutant. Oh man, this feels really big. If we could awaken Jean or Sinister, all of our problems are solved. No, but I mean, it would be pretty big. Wait, they always get me with this. Okay, yeah, and then the classes come up. Okay, I guess I gotta pop it or hit the button. You guys know what I mean. It's funny. I'm like nervous for this. This should be fine. All right, mutant it is. Jean or Sinister? Yeah, I just pulled her from the basic. Jean or Sinister? Where is it? Where are you? Why are you hiding? Jean or Sinister? I will say Storm X is like a distant silver lining. And I guess Onslaught, of course. In fact, I'd prefer Onslaught over Storm X. But Sinister or Jean? That felt good. That felt smooth. They showed us some Sinister early. I haven't seen a single Jean. No, I did. I just saw her. I was hoping I could get a comp crystal. Come on, dude. No, no, no! God! This is what I mean about the mutant class. Dude, the top three are like so good, and Captain Britain's very good too. Don't get me wrong. But the rest of them is just a pile of like, did you want to beat up Bullseye? Because he's great at beating Bullseye. Like, is there more to the game than Bullseye? How about Korg? You want to fight Korg? He's great against Korg. You're like, no, I don't. How about I just get the OP champion that beats all of them? And this is what you're left with. I know, and I understand. Everyone who likes Gentle's like, he's good against more. I'm like, I understand. He's fine. But, God, stupid ass game. Stink, I'm back out. And I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to be rank. I don't want to overthink or underthink. Oh no, I know that I need to. I know that I need to rank 3 Nefaria for these Karinas. So he's actually going to rank 3. I know we can do that today. And he actually was huge for me a little bit on, I think it wasn't on stream today, if I remember correctly, on a quest where his ability to literally just stay alive was huge. Yeah, I think I'd rather have him at rank 3 than another champion at rank 4. I think I need to grow the account wide right now. So this feels like the way to go. So this actually feels good. Let's see if we have more. I haven't ranked a ton of science champions, so I think I might have enough to, yeah. All right. And the SIG on him is actually like, I think I have him like SIG 40 or something like that. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, it has no business being that high. But I've pulled him a few times. Yeah, you can see those tier 7 basics growing. So I need to be a little careful. I think the most I can have is 8. So I need to be a little careful and make sure I don't go too far with that. So I will need to rank 4 champion. But I will probably let that be determined by like which Karina challenge I'm going to take on first. Big picture, even though the mutant crystal went poorly, getting Jean Grey, that's pretty damn good. The account is getting better and better and better. We're on to 9.2. I hope your opening is going even better than mine. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. All right, let's read some chat here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Gentle's better than, oh my god, Daxter, come on, you can't. Why? Like, no, I can't right now, man. I can't do that. Sinister would have been amazing. Yeah. Don't lose hope, Vega. That 7-star class gem from the calendar is pretty close. That's true, man. Shoot, I mean, that's the thing. What do I do if I get? I would love to get mutant. That would just be really, really, really nice problem to have. Nefarious is saying, yeah, he just like kept me alive. I don't remember it was. It may have been on the stream today. I don't think it was. But there's been multiple times where I'm just like, if I get to the special 2, I could probably end this fight faster, but I might die. I'll just throw like 3 SB1s. The fight will take a minute longer, but I'll come out with 100% health. And that's like literally how it worked. To be honest, if I pulled a mutant gem from Act 9, I get Danny Ascended, we'll go to Act 5. You crazy, Hicks, but I like you. I like you, but you crazy. Imagine pulling a Gambit. Why would we imagine that? No. Why would we imagine that? Gambit, Gentle's not bad. You're right. He isn't a bad. He's not as bad as other champions that I could have pulled. Onslaught would do better for you than either of those dupes, though. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right, Ace. That's a good point. I think I just enjoy Sinister so much. And he would just clean through Ordeal and Abyss for me. But to your point, Onslaught probably would as well. So, yeah. I don't need to imagine pulling Gambit. In fact, I pulled him over and over and over again. Am I ending the stream? Oh, shoot. Yeah, you know what? I probably should. I should get going, actually. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to... Tomorrow, I just can't stream. I just can't. I have so much going on. But I will be back Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're going to be in Solo Coliseum. We're going to be doing the Deadpool sale. And we will be doing the first run of MCoC with Heroes. We're featuring my newest rank 5 that, again, my Discord server is voting on. I'll probably throw up some... No, I'll throw up some sort of poll because I do want the Twitch and the YouTube streams to be able to be included on that. That's the whole point of the 583 account now, is just have some fun. Let's have a good time, right? With it. And I'll live and die. The highs and lows of MCoC will get through the Vega Prime. Like, big picture, I had a lot of fun today. I was really annoyed with the dropped inputs or whatever the hell's going on. Maybe it's just something with me and Orochi's animations. I'm open to that concept. But it just feels like if she makes any contact with me, even if it's through the block, it feels like my champion just doesn't have the ability to block. It feels like she's unblockable. I don't know how else to explain that. So we'll be back. We'll be back Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Posted the stream schedule on all the places one posts things. Let's see if we have someone we can raid, man. I forgot to raid last week, and I felt bad about it. So there's so many great people streaming and playing the game, man. Shoot, speaking of great people playing or gee, there's multiple people doing it right now. You know, I shoot. You guys know me. I'm like too nice with this stuff, and they're both really been really kind to me. Both Lefty and Anayan are streaming right now. Let's go with Anayan though. If you guys could rate him, let him know I said hello. I'd appreciate it. Looks like he's doing some BGs right now. Obviously, if you go to Lefty, I fully get it. The guy's entertaining as heck. So I understand that. Yeah, I'll see you guys all on Wednesday. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.